So, truth be told, I've been wanting to bring y'all this since the moment I've seen this episode. I was mad last week, but this week I'm going to take my time to whoop HBO Max, legendary HBO Max, whatever you want to call hashtag. They think we stupid? Hey, serious question. Do they think we like dumb? I'm a little under the weather right now, so these little sniffles and stuff, and I may have a little cough. Don't worry about it. That's why I borderline was going to wait to do this, but I was like, I cannot wait any longer before I watch anybody's review or before I see anybody's commentation on what the fuck they think. I'm going to tell y'all what I feel. I don't like this show no more. It's lost its authenticity. Period. Like I said, I'm a little under the weather, so if you hear some sniffles or something, it's me. Don't worry about it. I'm cool. I'm just a little under the weather. And like I said, I had to bring y'all this video. The longer I wait, the longer it takes me to kind of sit on my thoughts. So I just felt like I needed to bring y'all this video as soon as possible. I really wanted to bring y'all to y'all that day, but again, I was under the weather and I'm just getting over being under the weather. I'm kind of feeling back to normal now. So like I said, legendary HBO Max. Do y'all when y'all do the things that y'all do y'all think we about stupid or dumb? Before I even get there, I'm not even finna start there, y'all. I'm so sorry. Let me get y'all this ball. This is the Ovah ball. Like, I guess ovahness, grandeur. Basically it challenges is how over this show I am that I'm finna give y'all this rundown. This is finna be a rundown for sure. Cause it's only 5 houses left. Category is house performance, and everybody has to see how well everybody uses the element they're assigned in their performance. The Tishis were the superior house last week, so this week they get to assign everybody their roles to which element of Vogue they have to use. Got it? Sounds right? Okay. My patience, y'all. It's my patience. Because like I said, I sit here and I could be doing something else. It could be nothing else. But I sit up here and I try to make sure I bring y'all everything I saw, right? Guess who's back? Honey, as if she's like a new member into the group. When I seen that, my whole head was just looking like this. I don't give a fuck about this bitch. She's been gone for 2 episodes. At this point, I don't even want the Balenciagas on the screen anymore. She's been gone for 2 episodes. From what I'm told, if anybody missed 2 episodes, your house was gone. But because Honey had that special contract, or the Balenciagas have some type of special contract, they get to just wops in and out of when they ready to perform, when they want to be seen or not. Then have the nerve to sit here and say, like, so we got a special guest for y'all this week. I'm back. Stay where you was at. If whatever you was going through had you missed 2 weeks or whatever you had to go through with this, bye. You don't just get to pop back up. Now I'm over here like, well, they've been sitting here fucking up all these other fucking weeks. Now they got you back to. Oh, okay. 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 They had catwalk. The T-She's assigned them catwalk, right? I don't even care about the performance. The fact that this bitch came out talk about some. First of all, I'm so frustrated. I'm so frustrated with this. I'm low key like y'all don't know how hot I've been about this because I've watched this several times. Like I said, I'm even watching it as I'm reviewing it to make sure I ain't missing nothing. So for me, it's like a repeat of frustration that I'm going through. So this bitch decided I'm gonna commentate because I had to do something special since I've been gone. No. You come out and do what you're supposed to do. You come out and do what you come out and do what we came to see you do, not commentate. Bitch, I'm back and I'm ready to. Bitch, I'm back. Wait a minute. So people just get to take breaks, come back when they feel like coming back. That's not fair because the other boy lost his brother or something like that, and he still was there every week. Honey lost her sister, and well, she gives us this. Oh, I'm. Send the Balenciagas home. I don't even care what they scored. The catwalk was tired. I done seen it already. Borderline tired of seeing Honey now. And she just came back. I don't even want to see her no more. Do y'all see how watered down y'all just made this show because y'all wanted to be special treatment to Honey Balenciaga? Matter of fact, the whole show is kind of like messed up because now it's like y'all did all this to, and it's like now we see that this whole second season was based around Honey from the first season, and then all these other people that just incorporated. But really, we want Honey Balenciaga. So that's gonna carry the house of Balenciaga. Because let me tell you something. Every week that the Balenciagas performed, I did not see nothing that I was just like. Every time they fucking came out there, I was like, nah, nah, nah. It just comes out. Oh, I've been missing for a while. They've been doing it with 4 members anyway. Y'all don't know how frustrated I was just to even hear her voice. I didn't want to hear you talk. I didn't want to see you do nothing but come out and perform. They had catwalk, y'all. For the first time, Naomi told them it was regular. It was a regular ass performance. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all, Adam Lamberg is the guest judge. Felt like he was misplaced too. Like Adam Lamberg. I know the people that's really in ballroom really just like frustrated because me being somebody that's just outside looking in, I would be pissed. I would be pissed watching somebody that's considered. Oh, we gonna get to where I'll really be pissed at, but I'm gonna let it go. I ain't even trip. They came out, they did their thing. Um, with Honey. It just pops up out of the stage. I'm just like, this performance is just like, what? Bitch, I'm back and I'm ready to attack. And then you just got the judges, I guess the girl is back. It's like, wait. Y'all kicked that boy off for his hand being broke. I can't even think, y'all. I'm just so mad with the House of Balenci. I do not like them. I do not like them. None. Because it's like y'all gave them so much favoritism that it's like now it's like you rooting for the team person that's not. Matter of fact, the whole fucking show is rigged. Rigged. And I'm mad as fuck that I'm over here sitting here taking the time out. Usually when I'm over some shit, I just stop doing it. Stop watching, stop reviewing. But let me tell y'all what I said I was gonna do. I said I'll be here all season long. To each his own. I'll be here all season long. But let me tell y'all something. So, see, the Balenciagas low-key triggered me. If the Balenciagas went up against anybody, like in that head-to-head battle at the end to save their house, I think they know that the Balenciagas gone for those 2 weeks, especially those 2 weeks, because both of those 2 weeks I felt like the Balenciagas should have been in the bottom. But I'm gonna move on from the House of Balenciaga because every time I talk about them, I just get even more mad because it's just like, do y'all think we stupid? Do y'all think the people that watch this show, do y'all think the people that is into ballroom and about this type of shit is like dumb? Because that's what it comes across as, if like y'all think we just stupid, oblivious to what's going on. Oh, I'm gonna get to where I'm really gonna be frustrated at. But let me tell you, I'm gonna keep it going right here. Keep watching. You gonna want to see this. After the Balenciagas get off, the Tishi's come. I'm low-key triggered, y'all, just to even talk about them. The Tishi's come and they give themselves spins because last time they told them that their spins wasn't on point. So they came out, they did their thing. They still set their spins. Really wasn't like no wow factor. But the Tishi's, they came out, they did their thing. And this is probably the worst performance that they gave us all season. And it really wasn't bad, but it was kind of like, compared to all the other ones, this was probably the one that was like, alright. Even displeased with the performance that they gave, honestly. I felt like they did the performance what they were supposed to do. It wasn't as spectacular because we've seen them come out and do even better things. So I felt like we were kind of more so like, it was like it was an okay performance, right? Each week these motherfuckers came. This is where my frustration comes from. Each week they came out with creativity, uniqueness, and nerve. And you mean to tell me I'm not even gonna get there yet. Each week they gave us an amazing display of just of a house. Each week, like I think every video I did of the Tishi's, I went up because low key, that's how they did. They kind of always made sure that I was always entertained. Anytime they came out to perform, I was always entertained. This being no different, but it was kind of like, it was just a little slightly different. It wasn't as entertaining, as explosive as we're used to, but it wasn't bad. I'm not even saying scores this go around because at this point everything is bullshit. Everything is bullshit. And you wanna know what I was thinking? How is the Miyake Muglears finna rise up from the ashes and make sure they just do the damn thing, right? Oh, did they prove me a motherfucking fool? Because I was sitting here in my head saying, nah. Oh, they proved me a motherfucker. We got the house of Nina Orichi. I understood that concept, but it was kind of boring. They had floor performance. And it was cool. Low key, for this to be the top 5 houses, only one house performed this whole night. Which is why I say I was wondering how the Muglears was gonna come up, but the Muglears came out and did their thing. But the House of Orichi, they came out, they did like a thing. I'm low key. Orichi. Nina Orichi, y'all. That was them. They did their thing. They came out, performed. They got a higher score than probably the Tishi's, I think. Next up, we got the House of Garçons, y'all. And low-key, after last week's performance and the week before that, I was low-key over the Garcons. But after tonight's performance, I'm like, no, nah, mm-mm. They should be gone too. They should be gone. They should be gone. Tonka can't dance. He can't keep up with choreography. No. At this point, throw the whole show away. I'm going to tell y'all why I throw the whole show away at the end. But no, the Garcons came out in these ugly ass outfits. But let me tell you, Mother Stasha always comes through looking like some motherfucking money. I like Stasha. You already know I like Stasha. I love me some Stasha Sanchez. But everybody else, I was like, no, Tonka offbeat, like Milan bouncing too much. I don't even know what they had. I think they had they couldn't have catwalk because that's what the the Balenciagas had. So what did they have? Child. I'm so fucking frustrated with this show. Also, House of Garcon. Milan, you a boy. You not trans. You probably are one of those boys that don't know what you want to do right now. When you be around Stasha, it makes you feel like you want to be kind of like similar. But in your everyday walk, that chest that you showed in this outfit, that's a boy chest. So I'm not for this conversation for you to tell us about how people don't understand what it's like to be a trans. You're not trans. How can you speak on something that you don't even go through? Shut up. Come on. See, the problem is, y'all, this show be trying to implement too much shit. And it's starting to frustrate me now because it's like, wait a minute. Don't give us these sad-ass stories before they come out and perform, so now we got some sympathy for these motherfuckers every time we see them perform. No! Tell me what they coming out to do, what they dressed in, what they inspired by, what they coming out to do. What they gotta do. All this other stuff about what the trans... right now. I'm so frustrated, y'all, because I feel like I invested my time. The $15 that come out of my account every fucking month, I feel as if I never really would have gotten that bill if I didn't want to watch Legendary. So for me, I kind of feel like it's a slap in my face to see shit, and I'll be just like, I recognize it, and be just like, wait, what? Because I love to watch competition shows. So when I see a competition show and it's like feeling like it's rigged, it's like, I don't want to watch this. Why are you playing with my thought process as if I'm not smart enough to pick up on what the fuck I'm looking at? I digress. Came out, they gave this mediocre performance, and as of late, they've been giving all of mediocre performances. So you know what? I didn't expect anything better from the Garcons, low-key. They came out, Stasha was in a birdcage. Looked good. She looked good, as always. But they gave the Garcons a higher score. A much, much higher score. I will say that... No, they gave the Garcons a higher score than the Tishis and the Orichis. Which was very surprising because it's like you see Tonka big ass just all off beating. See, I ain't even trying to be like that, but no. I'm not letting this shit slide no more. Like, no, Tonka, you don't know. Y'all should have picked somebody else other than Tonka. Tonka should have been just in Atlanta. He represents Garcons for you, Stasha. But y'all should have picked somebody else because this little crew ain't getting it done. The crew that y'all got, and Milan, her talk game be so fire, but it be just like, you don't deliver on shit you be talking about. I still am waiting for you to show me the legs that are made for walking. Oh my God, the House of Garcons, y'all. I told y'all how pissed off I am with this show now. I hope y'all are seeing in this review how frustrated that this show has made me. Because let me tell y'all something. It's yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm cool. I'm cool. So like the Orichis had the bottom score. They was 36 and the Balenciagas was 40, right? Mm. Garcon just got a 49, y'all. Garcon's got a 40 fucking 9. I'm sitting here like, wait, so that's all 10s and 1 9? Nah, I'm not rolling. Now the Muglears came out. They came out and they shut the shit down. You can't say nothing about this performance. This was probably the best performance that the Muglears have ever had. And they all came out as femme queens, which I also felt they kind of took a page out of the Icon book when they did that thing, and Laomi kind of gave that compliment of, oh, femme queens were started, so they all was like dressed as femme queens basically. So they low-key did it 10s across the board, and low-key well deserved. Like everybody came out and did their thing. I was really impressed by this specific performance, because it was like, after all the other shit we just watched, no, what the fuck? This the top 5? The Muglears came out on top. To no one's surprised. No one's surprised. So they had a 50 because they had 10s across the board for this performance, and this performance was by far the best performance that I've seen that they did all season long. So I will give them that. I will give them that. But let me tell y'all something also. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not rolling with y'all. What y'all selling me? HBO Max or Legendary Max or whatever y'all want to call y'all little show. I'm not rolling at all. At all. To each his own. I'll be here all season long. Bulgarians came across 50s. 50 across the board. Let's get it. Proud of them. They did their thing. They deserve that 50. I ain't gonna even flex or front on that 50, because that performance was next part. This is where I got a little frustrated at. This is where my frustration literally became to boil at, because in my head, I know it's a TV show, which means I know there's behind the scenes stuff that happens on TV shows that, as a viewer, we don't get to really know. Y'all can't y'all can't tell me that y'all can't first of all, before I even get there. So next performance we have up is for 10 points. You already know they give y'all these little 10-point bullshit ass things for doing something. 10 points for the hands category. This next one's hands. So this time they decided to put everybody in boxes to where we wouldn't know who was who. And the idea of it sounded great. It low-key was dope, but when you got people that really don't know what they're looking for and they just voting off of what they see the next person voting off of, it can kind of get skewed. Also, what you will not do is act as if y'all didn't know who was behind them boxes. You can say what you want to say. You can do what you want to do. Make it seem as if you want to make it seem. Y'all not gonna tell me y'all didn't know who was behind them boxes. Sorry. Especially when y'all got a microphone in y'all ear telling y'all probably who to pick and who not to. Nope. 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 So everybody in the box had to like basically get their 10s. What I felt like they should have did is after they got their 10s, even that was done because they didn't even allow people to get their 10s. Like, ooh, I was so frustrated at watching this category. This is how this was set up. Y'all not gonna first of all, I'm not gonna be the one to not believe that y'all didn't know who was behind what box and who was not to tell y'all who was doing what and what. First of all, right after that first 10, you should have had them people come forward so we let me tell you how it went. Fuck all whatever I was gonna say. Because everybody got chopped except 2 houses. The red box, and I think it was the purple box. Yes, the red, where I caught it. See, this is where you gotta catch certain things. So remember when I said you're not gonna convince me that they didn't know who was in them boxes? Law said something to where it's like, I felt like those chops weren't all deserved, right? To which Jamila said, this is the all in all winner. I felt like this would have been the all in all winner overall anyway. Which means in my head, how I took that, how I proceeded in my head, how I processed was, y'all knew Balenciaga was in that red box. So y'all already knew y'all was going to give it to the house of Balenciaga. So they can get that 10 points, so they can get up out of the bottom. Right? Correct? Okay, just so I'm making sure that's what because that's what I felt like, that's what I gathered. Because ultimately, that's all I saw. That's all I saw. Fair. Shit, at that point, it's just like, okay. Well, yep, that's what happened. So I felt like that was kind of weird and off for me because I felt like, oh, y'all still trying to put some cushion under the house of Balenciagas. Okay, I got it. I get it. I get it because that's the only way that would have gave them 10 points to where now they don't have to be in the bottom again. So now we have the house of Orichi and we have the house of Tishi to battle. Huh? Why is the Tishis even in the bottom? Oh, because it was set up like that. Because they knew if they put the Tishis low key in any other episode, this was set up. This was production setup. This is how you call a production setup. So you mean to tell me that the Tishis, who has entertained us week after week, all of a sudden has a who was basically Superior House last week, are now in the bottoms and have to battle for survival? This is not fair. See, I knew how this was gonna go. I knew how this was gonna go when I seen that happen. And it's really unfair. Because it's like we don't want to see no stupid, like, no stuff like that happen on the show that you kind of like vest your time into and kind of like, I don't know, y'all. I'm just pissed. Honestly, that's all I can say is I'm pissed. Then I'm sitting here thinking about it as if like, what can I like? So Tishi's versus the Orichis basically for survival. Amari was going to battle for his house, right? And Simone and Gia picked Simone to battle for their house. I felt as if Gia should have picked Stanley because the week before that we just saw Stanley got off, and I was very surprised and I was very like impressed by the way Stanley danced. So I thought she should have sent Stanley out instead of Simone this time. Because last week Simone had just beat the father of Orichi in a catwalk. And I don't feel like she really beat him like that. So I had already in my head knew, and this is Omari. This is category. You could tell he is realness with a twist. That man is realness with a twist up and down, which means he is going to eat that category. Eat it like. So and rightfully so, he did. Simone, he beat you. He beat you. Simone, he beat you. But see, this is where my frustration of this whole show came in at. They're gonna play with our emotions as if so the Orichis got saved and the Tishis went home. Just like that. And I'm just like, what the fuck? It ain't no way. Simone went off. Simone went off. Let me tell y'all how production played our dumbasses like we some stupid ass idiots who ain't gonna find the real stuff. Simone went off and basically read every one of them judges about what she felt. You wanna know what they did? They shut the fuck up and didn't say nothing. Matter of fact, here y'all go. Here you go.
And I don't say much, and yeah, I'm saying let's do this competition, but since I get to say what the fuck I want to say right now, I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. I'm gonna start here. Tonight, y'all asked for a certain thing, and I've seen people come up here and not do shit, and they did it multiple fucking times, and y'all did not critique a fucking thing. And that's the only thing I'm gonna fucking say, because if you really want to be honest, you're right. Who put in the work? Teacher's put in the motherfucking work. And I wasn't gonna speak, and it's been a lot of shake with you on the end. It's been many fucking times. You said watch these bitches come out here and not do shit. So I'm gonna speak. If I'm gonna speak, I'm gonna speak from my fucking heart. And I am gonna say, I'm not doing it. So what I'm saying this to you is, you judging fashion. It was sequence tonight. We were looking for, what's it, 1800s, 1900s? That shit was not what it was calling for. I've seen that multiple times from you. So since you're this fashion legend, that knows all you work with all these people, I'll give you your credit, but you wasn't looking for that. Because you didn't judge it. Jamila, you've been honest this whole time. I'll say that to you. Megan, you've been honest this whole time. But it's been times when it's been biased opinions as well with you. And most people are set backstage. We didn't say shit. We roll with the punches. So I'm not going to walk off this stage and not say how I fucking feel tonight. Because this house does not deserve to go home tonight. This house didn't do shit tonight. And y'all gave them a perfect fucking score. I'm confused. Mugler, I give you your kudos if you're watching this backstage. Tonight you did your shit. Like you've done many nights when bitches ain't did shit. And y'all gave them better scores. So we're going to keep it real. We're going to keep it real tonight. This house did not deserve to go home. But this won't be the last. And I'm going to say that. And if you hear this in America, this shit is bullshit. Don't edit.
Let me respond. You don't let me say what you want to say, but take the criticism. It's fine. No. You okay, but we live for you, but we're not living for you. You got an attitude. At the end of the day, it is about that. Take it with a smile.
To play with our mind. So y'all chopped and screwed some shit to make it seem as if Law was sitting there telling them none of that happened. It didn't happen like that. And y'all know y'all wrong. Y'all watered down y'all show and y'all fucked it up low key. Sorry that y'all did that, but legendary. Y'all lost the House of Tishi because y'all want favoritism. The House of Balenciaga should bingo. Carson, bingo. Orichi. No. But y'all eliminate the House of Tishi. And Simone told y'all, all right. All y'all right. She missed Jamila because Jamila was the only one that rode for their house at that moment. But in that moment, it was like, nah, we going for who won the battle, not who won, who got more potential. So I didn't like that part with Jamila, but low key, it was the truth. That house father did do what he was supposed to do. But after watching the Tishis go home after week showing us an amazing like display of like just them, I'm pissed. I'm over this show. So now I can see where the Muglers kind of wasp up and get to the top. Because the Carsons aren't nobody to compete with. And the Balenciagas, I can't believe they did this show like this, man. I'm just disappointed, y'all. I'm just disappointed in the direction in which they took, all to appease Honey Balenciaga. That's what I'm rolling with. All to appease Honey Balenciaga. But you know what? To each his own. I'll still be here all fucking season long. Let's get it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments and let me know what I missed and what I didn't get. Because I probably missed a whole bunch that I don't even care about no more. Because at this point, this show is throwaway for me.